Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody back. Today, we have a long-awaited guest that we've been trying to get on forever. All right, but he's finally here. We have the man, the one, the only, the Mr. T, TheLegendHD.
Who is that? Mr. TheLegendHD, man.
We back, ladies and gentlemen. We back today.
How's it going, guys? My name is Mr. TheLegendHD. And today, I'm going to be talking to you about my channel. A channel of epic proportions. This channel will blow your mind. You'll never, ever see anything like this. So here we go.
We're going to be reading your guys' hot takes. Now, I couldn't come up with a category because I put this out before this BO6 shenanigans. And I've been saying this is super dry. Super dry.
Too much.
All right,
Yeah.
super dry. So, ladies and gentlemen, not too much of an introduction. Let's just get right on to our first take. And the first take is Kino Wave. And Lex, read this one out.
I got you. The Apothicon Servant is one of the least enjoyable wonder weapons to use of all time. Period. You have to really state it there, okay?
Period.
I don't even go out of my way to build it in SOE. I would use a Pack-a-Punch Dingo over the Servant. Now, I was saying before, because, I mean, listen, our recording didn't work this one time, but I was saying basically that the Apothicon Servant, I get it, bro. I get what you're saying. I was saying how it doesn't have this, like, exhilaration feel like the Thunder Gun. You know, it's just kind of all the satisfaction you get is right when you build it and you put your fist deep into that Apothicon Servant.
You hear a nice screech.
And you hear that squelch. Yeah. That squelch, that's going to be in my ears for a long time.
In my nightmares.
Other than that, yeah, I can get what you're saying, but also, his name is Kino. So maybe he just likes the Thunder Gun, you know? I don't know. It's just
listen.
Just to state it.
This is my first time saying this. I
Yeah.
promise. I
Yeah.
did not say this before.
You never said
but
this.
as your Apothicon Servant, you're saying it's one of the worst ever. Now listen, all love to the Dingo. All love to the Haymaker. All love to the KRM, right? Great weapons.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's one of the worst wonder weapons ever. That means it's got to be
Have you
bottom five,
played
bottom
Call of
10.
Duty Vanguard? Do you know that they classified a shield as a wonder weapon on
you ever
that?
played-
I don't know what to tell you.
Have you ever played 5 Black Ops 1?
Bro,
You ever
have
played
you
Call of Duty
played
Black Ops
Exo
1?
Zombies? have you played World War II, bro?
We don't even need to go to the games. We can stay at Treyarch. There's trash.
That's true. That's
So,
true. That's
I mean,
true.
listen, I get you saying it's not as fun as maybe some other wonder weapons. That's cool. But to say it's one of the worst ever, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, blasphemy. All right, next take right here, ladies and gentlemen. We have gotten this one from Grease Grab, and he says Jimmy Zielinski over Jason Blundell.
All right.
Jimmy's style was more arcadey. Right, that's what I said. Yeah. Which was always Zombie's identity. While Jason was more quest focused, plus Jimmy only directed 2 bad maps, while Jason directed a mechanically uncooked game. Uncooked!
Oh,
Insane!
He's kind of spitting, though.
BO4,
he's spitting.
period. I still love them both, though, as well as Corky. Oh, Corky Lemon Sauce? No, get that guy out of here. Bro, Corky showed up in one trailer that he left. Don't ever talk about Corky Lemon Sauce, bro.
Zombies.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
I have something to say for this, because Jimmy Zielinski is now working on X Defiant at Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And they have been saying, Mark Lamia has literally been leaking that they're making some sort of zombie mode for X Defiant. So listen, if you
That would
love
be
Jimmy
crazy.
Z, you got to buy X Defiant zombies when that pops out, man. I don't know what to tell
I
you.
think that competition is always good. I would
Yeah, I
love to
agree.
see something
I
like that
agree.
happen. It forces Call of Duty or Activision or whatever you want to say to not be complacent.
Yeah.
Right? We're getting complacent right now. And something like, this is completely unrelated, but like Omni Movement is like such an interesting feature. So new, so different. I want to see more things like that. And I will give Jimmy Zielinski credit that every single map is so different. Whether he cooked, whether it's raw, it don't matter. At least he tried something different literally every single experience. Like, look at the progression from Keynote or Toten to Moon.
Keynote
I mean,
to
you want to talk
the
about
friggin' Moon.
growth?
Yeah,
That is growth.
That's exponential right there. That's
And you
true.
look at the growth from Shadows to Rev.
Yeah.
There's not nearly as much there.
I mean, there's still range, but I get what he's saying. I think, like, the uncooked aspect is definitely more so from BO4. And I think, like,
Yeah.
it just sucks, because it's like, this is the eternal issue with BO4, is, like, that game really could have cooked. It was close. it just didn't have the execution for it. The ideas were there.
Yeah.
The execution wasn't, man. So I mean, it's tough, but in a way I can get it because it's like, bro, when you think about what's iconic in COD Zombies, Jimmy Zielinski made that. So I get what you're saying, like the ray gun, the mystery box, the perks, the jingles, like that was Jimmy Zielinski. So I get it. You're kind of spitting.
You know, Lex, I feel like this one's gonna be very special to you.
Oh man, the jet gun is a top 10 wonder weapon. Goodness sake, bro. And people only hate it because they can't use it properly. Listen, okay, I learned how to use it properly. I spent on my trans around 100, 20 plus hours. I spent those hours. I put in the time.
Did you ever beat it?
Still sucks. I got to 96 and errored.
Yeah,
like I just gave up. I was like, okay, I hit the 100. Like I'm there.
So he didn't beat it.
If you round 96 up, what is that? That's 100. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just spitting right there. But listen, man, the jet gun is garbage. Like basically what I realized is that the only reason it's usable is because of the Galvanuckles and the way you like melee and are able to like instantly recharge it without using any of the gauge on it. But it sucks, man. At most, you kill 2 to 3 zombies every time you use it. So, bro, like, transit round 100 is actually a melee round 100. You're just spamming the melee button over and over and over. So,
the Alpha Omega.
No, bro. Dude, like, they made a better melee weapon in BO4 with the katana, man. Heck no am I going to use a jet gun. Bro, when I saw that thing in the trailer, you know what I thought it was going to be? A thunder gun. What was it? Trash.
I thought it was like a vacuum, like you'd suck in the zombies. Yeah. That's what I thought.
I think the die was a better execution of the jet gun than the jet gun was itself. I'll be honest.
Oh, from
like, yeah, bro. Oh, the way the jet gun works in Victus, that is sick.
Oh, I love that.
But this freaking top 10 one weapon? Get out of here, man.
Yeah,
get out of here.
And we talked about Jimmy Zielinski, man. Jimmy Zielinski had the. I mean, I don't want to go back, but he had some of the most troll wonder weapons I ever seen, bro. Dude, I mean, this guy, Jimmy, this guy. I have never seen a developer just be so hit or miss with wonder weapons.
Like, have you seen Glitching Queen's video of like what the jet gun upgrade would have been?
No, I haven't.
It's so basic. Have you ever played Attack of the Radioactive thing? You know that IW zombies
yeah.
So the wonder weapon in that map is called the Mad right? And you add like the 3 freaking stupid attachments on it.
Yeah.
That's what the jet gun was gonna be. And honestly, it would have been like upgradable parts that you build on top of it. Like, you know how the jet gun's like 4 parts? I think the upgrade would have made it like 7 total.
And then they all would have broken, and you would have.
And then they all would have broken, or maybe one of those parts would have prevented it from breaking. Maybe it was gonna cook. I don't know.
TheLegendHD here, and welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to be showing you how to build the new wonder weapon. As you can see here, right on this floor right here is where the jet engine can spawn. Alright, here we go. This is the last place. It's actually the cornfields. We want to go right into the cornfields. So I just want to show you the locations for it, so when you guys do come up to building this weapon, you know exactly how to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It'd be really, really awesome if you could give this a like rating. It did take a little while.
Yeah, from Jack. Jack says, I'm happy that BO3 only introduced 1 perk. Guys, allergic to fun? I think the game is easy enough with OP guns and gobblegums. Gobblegums were a good substitution for adding perks. So
I can't agree with this.
So would you have rather... No, Jack, would you have rather had Slaughter Slide or Banana Colada?
Bro, no, you need to understand this, right? People were out here making Banana Colada videos about a perk that didn't even exist, getting millions of views. Millions! And Treyarch was like, yeah, Slaughter Slide. Like, bro! I've never heard about something like that ever happening in another video game ever. And then the game creator being like, nah, we'll just do this. You know, like, what? That's crazy. That has never happened once in any other game, as to my knowledge, and that's why I just simply can't agree with this.
Yeah.
Like, That, if they would have added Banana Colada in, that would have been freaking bigger than Zetsubo no Shima itself, dog. Okay? Like,
Yeah,
let's
Zetsubo's,
just be for real
glitchy
here.
launch.
And to be honest,
like-
I think the reason why it came out like that is because Treyarch notoriously never thinks about the meta, which is why nowadays, like in Warzone Zombies and MW3, people just run one freaking gun now, or whatever is the meta gun that week, you know? It's never like about the creativity, it's now just about, oh, what am I gonna do to maximize my stats, right? Like, who cares, bro? Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't care about that. Yeah,
Call of
it's
Duty.
whack.
Call of Duty, man. Anyways,
Call
our
of
next
Duty.
take here is going to be a take that we're just gonna read. We're just gonna read it, and then we're not gonna say anything about it. We're just gonna let it simmer. All right?
Just let it aerate.
We're gonna let it simmer. Alpha Omega is one of the best.
Bro, again, I need to say this. Delete Alpha Omega.
In case nobody's asked you this today, are you okay? Are you really fine? I mean, you know it's okay to feel a little off sometimes. It's alright that you don't want to smile. You don't need to explain bad moments away. We all get them and get through them. Don't forget that even the darkest clouds have the sun.
I tweeted this year. Delete the map. We don't need the map, bro. Listen, okay. Like, just think of it. I don't even have to paint the picture for you. Take Nuketown and take Alpha Omega. Like, I don't even want to think about Alpha Omega. I'm on Black Ops 2 Nuketown Zombies, bro.
Yeah.
I always say this map was, like, as the years go by, this map ages worse and worse.
Yeah,
Like, I genuinely
milk.
think it's just that bad. Like, Togder Toten is miles better than this map, bro. know?
Yeah. I there's some things about Alpha Omega that I can't enjoy. I'll give Alpha Omega one thing. I'll give it one thing. Some of the radios in that map are
The
phenomenal.
lore is good. Yeah, but like they
But
could have
then-
put that on any other map, bro.
The lore's great. And then you watch the ending cutscene. And then it's like, we're going to go to the IFA and burn them to the ground. It's like, all right, Samantha, so you turn German
Yeah.
again. Like, bro.
No, it's whack, bro. Like the cutscenes also don't even make sense. Like the beginning cutscene, the intro cutscene for Alpha Omega is not even for Alpha Omega. It's for another It was for the Great War Zombies map, in my opinion. That never came out.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
you can tell that like they were just scrapping stuff together last second, which is why that's why I hate it more and more. It's blackout.
Partly-
It's just not it. Bro.
Partly budgetary reasons, partly sort of their own missteps with the launch of the game. It's definitely a pool of mess that is shared amongst many
You know what I
parties.
will say though? Like this game, Alpha Omega in another universe, like if Black Ops 4 had like a successful BR like Warzone and like a successful Zombies launch, I think Alpha Omega could have been an incredible map. It genuinely could have been one of the best maps ever. It's genuinely true. There is a universe where we're sitting here right now and we're being like, bro, Alpha Omega was goated.
Alpha Omega or Origins, man? Like, which
Bro,
one?
yeah, legit. There's a universe out there where someone's like, bro, I gotta put Origin second. Alpha Omega's number one, man. Best map, bro.
You say there's a universe out there. That seems like the universe Mr. Too Bad for Xbox is living in. It seems like
Yeah,
he's living
I
in
think
that
he's
universe.
there, man. I think this tweet that he sent is beyond universe.
Whatever universe you're in, yo, take me there, bro. I
Yeah,
wanna play
bring
that
me
Alpha
there, bro.
Omega.
Black Ops 4 must have been a successful game, bro. Sheesh, man.
All right, next take here. We'll have you this week. We didn't let that simmer too much, but we'll let it simmer. We'll read
Oh,
it to
okay,
you.
AW has the best zombie storyline just because of the character Oz always being such a mystery. Bro, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking
At least
about?
it's a hot take.
No,
At least
okay,
he didn't say BO3.
What is there in the mystery when the final cutscene of Exo Zombies is just they go down like one floor where the boss fight is, and there's just like 1,000 clones of him, bro. Like that just ruined the whole mystery of the whole freaking game, man.
Yeah.
And then he opens up his eyes at the end. Oh my goodness, Exo Zombies 2? No way, bro. He's coming back.
Yo, Exo Zombies 2 would be so hype, bro. I would love that. I'd love that.
Dude.
I love Decker. Yo, he's such a crazy
Oh
character,
my
man. I love
gosh.
Decker. And I want that pack
I
punch
don't
system
even
to
know
come
the
back,
rest of the
bro.
characters,
I
bro.
want that pack punch system.
Oh, that 25 tier path. Yeah, bring it back, man, please.
Hey, you
I
said
need a pack.
progression. You said
Please,
progression,
bro.
Lex. That's what you
Oh,
want.
I
my
love
boy.
upgrading my perks by 25% in Vanguard Zombies, bro. That's the best. That's the best part of the whole experience. When I see the number go up, technology, man. Oh my gosh, man. That's crazy.
I start going. And say, you know what? We'll just let that one simmer too. Next take here from Jolts. Firebase Z is dog shite. Period. Boring setup. Terrible Easter egg / boss fight. He's really doing the grammar here. And the Ray K is one of the least satisfying wonder weapons to use. Period. Also, defense rounds are a snooze fest. Period. I'm struggling to think of anything good at this map. Yeah, me too.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I was actually just about to say, like, is there any redeemable aspect of this map? Like, people were asking me, like, genuinely in my stream, and I couldn't answer. I have no clue.
Okay, so
the ray gun isn't even on this map, isn't it? Like, it's only the Ray K. They took out the best part of the machine, being the overpowered ray gun, and they put this garbage Ray K in, bro. And then they nerfed it, bro. I don't know.
I think
this map added mimics too. I hate mimics, so I don't think so.
I think
Firebase Z was trash.
I am gonna be a little bit unpopular here. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw my own hot take in the ring. Okay,
I don't like some of the side eggs, man. Yeah,
but I actually do like the idea of defense rounds. I think they're kind of cool. I think it's a cool
idea. They were executed poorly. I do agree with you. I think in a way they can be fun, like deferring out, but just the way they were built in Firebase Z, bro. Like,
it's like you have to use Ring of Fire. That's what Firebase feels like to me.
I agree.
You have to use Ring of Fire in that game.
And that's boring. That's boring, bro. Forcing a meta, and I was literally just saying this, like forcing a meta where you're forced to use a specific weapon and a specific rarity. Like, why even add all the 180 billion other weapons you put in the game? If everybody's gonna use one gun, why even add other guns? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Every day I'm slowly losing more and more faith. But maybe BO6! Just please have specialist weapons that you don't get off the rip. Make it quests.
Yeah, no field upgrades. Please leave field upgrades in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, please.
All right, next take here is from Fusions.
Oh, by Fusions. Let's go. BO1 zombie. I got this. BO1 zombie cutscenes before you start a game are better than BO2's. I also heavily think we need more maps like 5 based in real places, but make it creepy AF. I agree. I will say, bro, the level of immersion you got in Black Ops 1, whereas immediately you start up, you see the cutscene, you load in, and bro, you remember when you die in Black Ops 1, like on Kino, it respawns you at round 1 in Kino. You don't go back to the menu, like you're set in the map, man. I think we need to return to that and make it so that if you want to leave the game, you have to literally manually leave the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why they went away from that. That was the coolest part of Zombies to me. Like, that next level immersion was just so real in that way. And it was so simple to do that. You know, I agree with that.
I think that, okay, you're saying they're better than BO2. BO2's not much of a competition besides.
I mean, I don't know in terms of like the quality. Like, I think BO2, like, bro, the Origins intro cutscene might be the best cutscene ever made in Zombies, right? I don't know if I would agree with you in terms of quality, but I definitely agree with you in terms of the immersion, like the way they would immerse you into that. Like, I fully agree with that.
I remember playing Kino and the Richtofen radio playing as that loading screen goes up, or Moon with the like this music and that like I don't know what it is, like newspaper documents on it. That was super cool. And I really do like the BO1 cutscenes, like in terms of All the Dead and 5. I think those are really good cutscenes as well. It's just you're going against a game like BO2, which has also done amazing cutscenes. So it's kind of hard. I think they're about even. I think BO2 has higher highs, but it has lower lows. As like,
but he's saying it in the context of like he likes it in terms of the way that World at War and Black Ops 1 were really based off of like reality, right? Like Derice was supposedly this German facility, right? That was not used before and made to use zombies or whatnot. I get what you're saying, but ultimately, I feel the issue in what you're saying is that they have exhausted all those ideas already in prior zombie maps, which is the reason why I don't think you see that a lot. But I do agree, to be honest, like I've said this before, we have never had a hospital zombies map
Yeah.
like a Walking Dead modernized hospital zombies map. You would think that would be one of the first zombie maps they ever made.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah.
You know, they've never done like in real life abandoned settings, and I do agree. But the issue is that I will say though, there is a part of me that really likes maps like Shangri-La because it's just bright and beautiful, and it's just a pleasant, colorful experience. Whereas like playing in frickin' Nocturne for 255 rounds is genuinely awful. You're just looking at gray for hundreds of hours.
That's why I don't like Modern Warfare 3. That's so gray, just gray on gray. But I think that where you kind of take a little bit of misstep. All right, I agree with you. The immersion is, you said they don't have. You said they don't have many options left. There are so many options in history that they can go and make an immersive experience. Like people are like,
ultimately, I do
the
agree
new,
with you.
people are like the new game. You know, it's more grounded, so they can't really do these crazy in-space moon zombie maps. Okay, make a zombies map in Chernobyl. That would be amazing. Make a zombies map on the beaches of Normandy. Make a zombie map in places where, like, historically they have so much significance. Put one
put one on the Titanic, man.
Put one on the Berlin Wall. Like, put one on Titanic. Like, those things could be, they have so many options, especially with the 90s. Like, this new game, if they're really trying to connect the whole thing.
This is a huge setting, bro. They have never done this setting efficiently. And so I agree. There are huge places they could make incredible zombie maps. Like, I'm going to be honest, if Black Ops 6 has bad zombie map selection, that's just on them, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
There's such a crazy amount of different settings they could take it. So I hope they do. I hope they go crazy. I hope they don't just stick into the realism of Warzone and all that. Like, I get exactly what you're saying. Like, BO1 Zombies stuck into the realism, but it wasn't Warzone. It was still this whole extravagant zombies extra experience. I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hope they do that too. That's what we all hope with BO6, man.
Yeah.
Like, something like that. Like, maybe even like a Rushmore map, you know, where you're still
that'd be
playing
sick.
with all
Mount
the faces.
Rushmore?
Something like that, bro.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd love
That'd be
that.
a cool map.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. And then have like the whole underground area filled with like all the secret government stuff, like Area 51 or whatever. That would be sick.
Area 51 is another spot. Like, that would be sick too. But thank you, Fusions, for the take. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That got me yapping.
That was a good one.
That got me yapping. The yapping comments are coming true. But anyways, last take here. This is the final one, Lex. It's the final take. I know you just read one, but you know it's the last one, so we're gonna have you read it.
I got it.
I think this take you're gonna agree with more than any other take in this entire video.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go, man. Garod Crowley is not a top tier map.
Yeah, this is the right guy.
And heavily overrated.
This is
it's
the right
on the
guy.
same level as Zetsubo. Brought back the PPS age only for it to be underpowered. Mark III being ass past round 50. And the Dragon limiting you to only one spot in the entire map to run a proper high round strat. Now listen, okay. Were you there when the Z House was there at Garod Crowley, bro? Were you there when the community was, bro, at its peak with GK, bro? I think the peak of the zombies community, bro, was like Revelations Easter egg hunting. Like sure, Zombies Chronicles was a peak as well, but bro, that peak of Revelations Easter egg hunting and GK and everyone being so excited, bro. Like no other, I'll say this, man, no other zombies map has people reacting to a weapon, not even a wonder weapon, a regular weapon coming back into a map with so much hype ever. Yeah. No other map had that other than GK, man. That's why, bro, GK hit heights no other map did. That's why it's got to be at the top, man.
Did the wonder weapon ultimately disappoint? Or not the wonder weapon, sorry, the PPSH.
The Mark III, or like, okay, I think the Mark III disappointed more than the PPSH. I'll be honest. Like, the PPSH was, sure, it was underpowered, but it's like, it still had double pack-a-punch. It still was useful, you know? Like,
it is a good weapon.
It is a good weapon. Like, technically, the BL3 PPSH is actually stronger than the World at War 1 because of double pap. Like, you can technically say that, you know?
Double tap, too.
And double tap too, and like AATs and all that, like, of course. I think the biggest issue was the Mark III, and honestly, I think a lot of people's biggest issue with this map was the Valkyrie drones, and I get it, man. They were annoying.
I don't mind the Valkyrie drones. I think they're pretty fine bosses. There's definitely worse. I think the Mark...
I agree, too. Like, I don't mind it.
I think the Mark III is, at least for high rounds, is the issue. Like, they should have made... I don't know why that's not infinite damage. It should be infinite damage.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think, in my opinion... Garad Krovi has the second best Easter egg ever. That is one of the most... I mean, you want to talk about Easter eggs with high risk in it, but make sense. Steps that are challenging, but not annoying.
Yeah.
That is
and they're
GK.
Fun, man.
And they still struggle with those kind of concepts today, where they're trying to make eggs hard, but then... But they're not making it hard to where it's fun. They're making it hard to where it's annoying.
It's tedious.
There's no step on GK that I find annoying. I know some people are like, well, the bomb step. That step's not very annoying when you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or the
Mangler
Mangler step. Or,
you know,
yeah.
All those steps, dude, they're way easier than Blood of the Dead, go to the freaking thing, shoot the Kronorium book.
Don't listen, Jolts.
Bro.
Don't listen, Jolts.
No, bro. Listen, I don't mind Blood, but I do also agree that, like, yeah, some of the Easter eggs in Cold War are, like, literally 4 steps. Like, it's like, dude, this is not an Easter egg. This is a side Easter egg.
I remember Forsaken, I was so excited, because I was so excited because, like, man, this is the last map, man. It's gonna be great. And I remember that Easter egg is literally build the Crystal Act, 1 step, escort, boss fight. That's the whole Easter egg.
Yeah, yeah.
What is going on?
It's literally build a weapon, shoot a couple abominations, and then you're on to the boss fight.
Escort.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. Like, that is not an Easter egg, bro. Like, Dead of the Night has a side Easter egg. Right, that is bigger than any Cold War Easter egg main Easter egg, right? Like, that's the craziest part about BO4. Like, listen, I don't mind Dead of the Night. I mean, I had the world record for that map for a bit. I actually enjoyed it for a bit. The issue is that it's just too tedious, you know?
Yeah.
I think, bro, I don't know how you can say GK isn't a top tier map because it literally mastered that. It literally mastered making an Easter egg that's not hardcore, not too hardcore, and not too casual, but just the right amount of difficulty. Like, I think that's what makes it so good.
I don't know if you're, like, more of a high rounder or Easter eggs. I know you've done your round 100s. I know I've done Easter eggs in speedrun before. I'm way more of an Easter egg person than a high round.
I would say I'm an Easter egg player because, to be honest, like, when you look at people who actually high round, I'm not a high rounder. Like, I get to round 100.
I know you're not NC Zombie Slayer, but round 100 is more than I'm doing. Right?
No, it's true though. It's just so crazy how, like, in zombies, like, when you get to round 100, like, and you just call it there, like, that can be much more of an enjoyable experience than, like, actually high rounding and, like, spending 90
like
hours in one game.
It.
Yeah, like, and it's a completely different experience. Like, every time they change up their experience. So, to be honest, that's why I like GK. Like, GK is a challenging round 100. It's one of the most challenging round 100s on Black Ops 3, even with everything that they're giving you in
I
that
would
map.
say it's probably the most difficult on the base game.
Yeah.
I would probably say...
And it's the most difficult Easter egg. And that's why, to me, like, dude, the challenge of it makes it exciting. Yeah. You know, that's the great part about it. And it had a huge boss fight, 2 bosses.
Yeah, good boss fight.
I gotta disagree, man. Like, no other zombies map has been able to replicate or beat what GK did with BO3, in my opinion. Like, that's why it's still my number 1. Like, it peaked with that. It was peak difficulty, man.
I know Webby's a Division 1 hater. I know that he's a D1 hater. I get it.
I know
he's not a huge... He likes GK. He puts GK in the middle. I put GK, like, 6 to 10 range. I really like GK. Just not my favorite. But on the same level as Zetsuba. So we're not locked in. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. Lex, you got anything to say before we head on out here? You got your own hot take to throw in?
My hot take is I hope Black Ops 6 is at least good as Cold War, bro. That's my hot take.
Hey,
I don't even know if that's a hot take anymore because I have no clue, man.
Here comes the this guy's being negative comments. Here they
Yo,
come.
this
Here
guy,
they
bro.
come. Here they
The
come.
YouTubers ruined Black Ops 4.
Bro, yo,
man.
come
on,
here,
bro.
Hey, like, see me in the street, man. I'll talk to you about Black Ops 6.
The
I swear.
YouTubers, man. It wasn't Treyarch, the guys who made the game.
Yo,
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
it was
I
the
don't know if you guys
YouTubers.
knew, but actually, all the content creators, they were working on the game. Like when they flew into Treyarch, Noah J was working on the game. Trust.
Dude,
Like, he was
it
doing
definitely
the
also wasn't the major game called Fortnite also releasing alongside BO4. Definitely not. No, definitely not.
Anyways, but I appreciate you all, like I said, for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Go check out Lex. All right, go check him out. You already know what to do. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, like I said, and I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video.
And that excellent, baby.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.